back to another episode of MLB The Show 23 Being Dead with bad audio, bad gameplay, and a seasonally depressed individual. We're still on the game, still trying to find new ways to make it fun and entertaining, even though this is the most dead game I've seen in a while. We'll go back to the schedule. You can see March 8th on the schedule. I've been over this. But there's one positive double XP forever. It never ends. Ever. I get to level up my XP reward path ever, but it never ends. Kinda like my depression during winter. And I'm just so excited that I can level up and I can go through this XP reward path to get a 97 overall choice pack. I don't think you guys understand how excited I am for this 97 overall choice pack. This is so exhilarating. Don't you guys love these 97 overall choice packs? Look at this Kevin Parada. Doesn't he look like a contender for my starting lineup? Right? And then it gets even better, guys. I can level up. I can get to 680,000 XP faster. I can get more 97 overall choice packs. Look at Zach. Look how good Zach is against lefties. I can't wait to get this guy, put him in my lineup. I just can't wait. So I'm so excited for double XP to get all these 97s. This is exhilarating. This is so exhilarating. I don't think I've ever been this exhilarated in my entire life. If I was bungee jumping right now, I'd be less exhilarated than I am playing this game right now. But one way is we can do XP. We've done our things. We've raw ta 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 some knuckleballs and road to the show. We've played the single greatest game mode of all time in any video game, March to October. So now we got to do something even better. Not better than March to October. Nothing will be a better game mode than March to October in the history of forever. We're going to do the online home run derby, guys. This is so much fun. You can pick any player you want. I can pick Seiya. I love Seiya. I love him so much. But we can do some legends. We can do some legends of the game. Look at these. We can do Sosa McGuire. We can eat a balanced breakfast. We can do Big Poppy, Frank Thomas, Chipper. We can do Griffey, Tomey, Jackson, Smith, Bagwell, Stargell. We can do Aaron, Ruth, Mays. Just some of the greats of all time and some of the best power hitters of all time. Look at Ruth, 125 power. I would just love to play with these guys. This would be so much fun. We can even do active all-stars too. We got Aaron Judge, Trout, Alvarez, Shohei Ohtani. We can do Pete Alonso, Matt Olson with his 54 home runs this past year. But we're gonna play with someone even better than these guys, and his name is Jerry Hairston Jr. I don't think you guys, there is no respect on Jerry Harrison Jr.'s name, so I'm going to make sure some is put on his name right now. But before we do that, we gotta wait for the cancer that is waiting to be loaded into an online home run derby. This is the one issue with the game with this mode. Despite it being the second greatest game mode of all time, it takes a while to load in because people keep joining and the time resets and it's a whole thing. Fill Your Grape is an interesting name. I'm going up against Frank Thomas, Jimmy Fox, and Luis Robert Jr. But Hairston's going to win because he is the greatest player of all time. So we're just going to go ahead. We actually got lucky. I mean, we only got 3 seconds, and we can get in here unless no one else joins. Fingers crossed, and we are in the home run derby. There is another period of time that we're going to have to wait for, and that is when it's going to say people waiting to join in. Never mind, we skipped that. Typically, that part also takes forever, but we got to skip that. So one swing, foul ball for Hairston, but that's fine. Only Frank Thomas hit a home run. Kabang. Might want to put a fielder up in those buildings back there because Hairston is swinging for the absolute fences. We already got our first home run. And that might be home run number 2 for the greatest I lied, okay? And this is where we take my rights away. I deserve to have all rights taken. My amendment rights, 1st, 5th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd. I don't know why I just didn't say I'm chronological. 500 feet. Everything I said before was a lie. I deserve all my rights. I deserve extra rights, actually. As a white middle-class individual, I actually deserve affirmative action because that's how many rights I get for being as right as I am. But I can't take all the credit. I mean, Jerry Harrison is the greatest baseball player and home run derby participant of all time. I'm just sitting here swinging. We're swinging. That should be a home run. .476. He's hitting absolute nuke tank 2B tube bombs. That one's going. That one's a nice, a beautiful rainbow, soaring over the fence at 482. I'm having so much fun. This is the most interactive and fun game mode anyone has ever played in their entire existence on this planet. That ball kind of merrily fell out of line, so did that one. We're kind of losing it. We're losing some power a little bit, which I don't love, but we're just gonna have to keep swinging. We're losing some power big time. He's kind of reverting back to what he did before, and that was not hit a lot of home runs, but it's fine. Hopefully I'll still get my rights by the end of this, because I mean rights are cool. Having my rights as an American citizen are kind of dope. They're kind of dope to have. Them being violated kind of sucks. It's kind of not epic poggers gaming moment. It kind of makes me depresso espresso when they're violated. So I kind of got to step up the game if I don't want that to happen. He did just hit a nice 491 shot recently that I totally skipped over. I now feel bad. I deserve to be punished for skipping over Jerry's accomplishments. Like I mentioned last video, for that I deserve to be Marie Antoinette during the French Revolution. I deserve to be staked. Not staked. She wasn't staked. I'm thinking of the wrong empire. That's my bad. Not staked. I deserved to be guillotined. I deserved to be, publicly ridiculed. I deserve all of it for not giving Jerry the proper credit he deserves. If they don't give me proper credit, I just walk away. That's a Madonna quote. Um, and I think she was right. She was wise beyond her years, but that mindset would also apply in the 1790s. She was actually ahead and behind in her time simultaneously. I don't know why they pronounced the O in simultaneously. More people say simultaneously, but I'm just a little special snowflake like that. We're down to a minute left. I'm in dead last. I feel like severe bodily harm deserves to be done to me if I don't pull out something here with Jerry, because he is the greatest baseball player of all time. So if he doesn't do anything, it's only my fault, not his. So I deserve a lot of things bad to happen to me if I come in last with the greatest of all time, Jerry Hairston Jr. I don't know if that's going to leave or not. It is at 450, so it was gone by a long shot. To my depth perception, quite off, as it has famously been bad at that. Um, that's off the end of the. I'm gonna blame the pitcher for that one, but I still hit it out because again, Jerry. If Jerry's fighting through the battles, I should be able to. So again, no excuses. So if I come in last, I will have to do severe things to myself to make sure I am properly punished for throwing away the greatest home run derby participant of all time in Jerry Hairston Jr. And this, okay, I did hit the 500, but I have been eliminated. I got in last place. I deserve all the worst to happen to me. I deserve to die in a pit of lava, and then be reincarnated, and die in a tsunami, and then be reincarnated as 2008 Britney Spears. That's how much, a lot deserves to happen to me right now for blowing the greatest baseball player of all time. So to pay homage, I'm just going to highlight his very good card that he has in this game. I got to find Reds. This man just deserves the world, and I failed him. And I'll never forgive myself. You guys shouldn't forgive me. No one should forgive me.